Could you uncover a murderer with just a few clicks? Welcome to a digital age mystery where a single post on Reddit might have revealed a dark secret hidden beneath layers of anonymity. Today, we explore a chilling confession made by a user claiming to have committed murder. Was it a genuine plea for help, a bid for attention, or a disturbing hoax? Dive in as we dissect one of the most enigmatic confessions to ever grace the internet. Stay tuned, and remember, not everything is as it seems. In the shadowy corridors of Reddit, where anonymity reigns supreme, a haunting confession emerged in April 2013 that blurred the lines between reality and digital fiction. A user, known only as Canadian Confessor, posted a detailed account claiming to have committed a murder, sparking a whirlwind of speculation, fear, and moral questioning among the Reddit community. This essay delves into the complex layers of the case, exploring the implications of online anonymity and the community's reaction to such startling admissions. This content is based on anonymized user submissions for educational purposes. Viewer discretion advised. Canadian Confessor's post appeared in a confession-themed subreddit, a common arena for sharing personal secrets and seeking anonymous solace. In his detailed narrative, he claimed to have killed his girlfriend's abusive ex-boyfriend in self-defense. According to his account, the confrontation escalated when the ex, allegedly a meth addict, attacked him, leading to an unintended fatality. Seeking advice rather than absolution, Canadian Confessor asked fellow Redditors for tips on evading police detection, adding a chilling layer of pragmatism to his supposed confession. The reaction from the Reddit community was swift and varied. While some users treated the post as a macabre piece of fiction, others took the claims seriously, discussing the moral and legal implications of the confession. A faction of the community began playing amateur detective, attempting to parse truth from deception, and even trying to identify Canadian Confessor based on scraps of information from his other posts. This collective detective work highlighted a unique aspect of digital communities: their ability to mobilize quickly, for better or for worse. Ethical questions arose from the incident, spotlighting the dark potential of online anonymity. The ease with which one could share potentially harmful or false information without immediate repercussions posed significant challenges for both the platform and its users. The case also prompted discussions about the responsibility of such platforms in monitoring and reporting content that could indicate real-world crimes. Despite the fervor with which the case was discussed, no concrete evidence or subsequent police action confirmed whether Canadian Confessor's story was true or merely a dark fantasy. The original post was eventually removed, leaving behind a trail of unresolved questions and ethical debates. The Canadian Confessor case serves as a compelling example of the power and pitfalls of internet anonymity. It forces us to confront the complexities of digital confessionals and the responsibility of online communities. As we continue to navigate the murky waters of internet ethics, the story of Canadian Confessor remains a cautionary tale about the unseen consequences of our digital personas. In 2014, the Reddit community was thrust into the ethical quagmire of digital confessionals when a user posted a detailed admission of involvement in a murder. This incident not only captivated the platform's users, but also highlighted the significant challenges and responsibilities facing online communities and law enforcement in the digital age. The post appeared in a subreddit dedicated to confessions, where users typically share personal anecdotes without revealing their identities. The user, whose name remains anonymous to protect privacy, described feeling overwhelming guilt for not preventing a murder. The confession was vague about direct involvement, but suggested a close connection to the crime. This ambiguity set the stage for a complex investigation that involved both the virtual audience and real-world authorities. The reaction from the Reddit community was immediate and intense. While some users questioned the authenticity of the confession, others took it upon themselves to act. Concerned Redditors began dissecting the post, looking for any clues that might pinpoint the location or identities involved. Discussions quickly spread about the moral implications of online anonymity and the potential for such platforms to serve as both confessional booths and catalysts for justice. Ethical considerations came to the forefront, raising questions about the responsibility of social media platforms in such situations. Should Reddit monitor and report potentially harmful content to law enforcement? Or does the responsibility lie with individual users to discern and report? This case underscored the delicate balance between protecting user privacy and preventing potential harm. As the community debated, some members reported the post to the authorities, prompting a police investigation. Law enforcement officials faced the challenging task of verifying the confession's details, a process complicated by the inherent anonymity of Reddit. The situation highlighted the potential of social media to aid in law enforcement, but also its limitations due to the lack of verifiable information and the possibility of false leads. The outcome of this case remains shrouded in uncertainty. It is unclear whether the confession led to any concrete legal action or if it was merely a digital expression of guilt for unrelated personal failings. Nonetheless, the incident left a lasting impact on the Reddit community and beyond, serving as a poignant example of the ethical and practical challenges posed by the digital age. This Reddit confession case illustrates the evolving nature of morality and justice in an increasingly connected world. It forces us to reconsider our roles and responsibilities within digital communities and the impact our online actions can have in the real world. As we navigate this uncharted territory, the lines between virtual confessionals and real-world consequences continue to blur, challenging our collective notions of right, wrong, and justice. In a disturbing blend of digital anonymity and real-world consequences, a Reddit user's post, which doubled as a suicide note and a confession to serious crimes, including sexual assault, sent shockwaves through the platform. This case, emerging from the depths of Reddit's vast network, not only drew immediate attention from the community, but also underscored the complex ethical landscape of online interactions and the unexpected roles social media platforms can play in serious criminal matters. The incident unfolded when a user, under the guise of anonymity, shared what they claimed to be their final words. The post was fraught with despair and disturbing admissions, detailing acts of sexual assault among other offenses. The gravity and specificity of the confession prompted a swift and intense reaction from the Reddit community, many of whom were torn between the impulses to help prevent the user's proposed suicide and to report the confessed crimes. This scenario posed significant ethical and practical dilemmas. On one hand, there was an urgent need to intervene to potentially save a life and seek justice for the unnamed victims mentioned in the post. On the other hand, the anonymous nature of the platform complicated the community's and authorities' ability to act swiftly and effectively. The users of Reddit, along with the platform's moderators, were thrust into an unanticipated crisis management role, highlighting the unforeseen responsibilities social media users and operators can face. The community's response was a rapid mobilization to track down the user's location based on any identifiable details from the post, with many urging the platform to cooperate with law enforcement. The platform faced scrutiny over its role in facilitating such confessions and its policies regarding user privacy versus the imperatives of justice and safety. This incident spotlighted the challenges social media companies face in balancing user confidentiality with the need to prevent harm and aid law enforcement. Ultimately, law enforcement was alerted and intervention was possible before the user could act on their suicidal intentions. The police were able to provide the necessary mental health support to the individual and initiate investigations regarding the alleged assaults. This outcome not only prevented a potential tragedy, but also opened avenues for addressing the crimes confessed in the post. The case serves as a poignant reminder of the dark potential of internet anonymity and the weighty implications of online behavior. It challenges us to reconsider the responsibilities of digital platforms and their users in monitoring and managing the content that traverses the cyber landscape. As our digital and real worlds become increasingly intertwined, The need for ethical guidelines and responsive actions in handling online confessions becomes ever more critical, ensuring that the internet remains a space for positive connection and not a haven for escaping the repercussions of grievous actions. The mysterious case of Canadian confessor remains unresolved, lingering in the shadowy corners of the internet. As we navigate the complexities of digital anonymity and the power of online communities, we must consider the implications of every post and every confession. What do you think happened? Was this a real confession of a hidden crime or just a dark piece of fiction? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated with more chilling mysteries from Mystery Junky. Remember, the digital world is a mirror of our reality, both bright and dark. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and keep exploring the mysteries of the human psyche with us. Until next time, keep unraveling the mysteries with Mystery Junky.